Hello, my name is Subhashish Roy. I'm the Senior Network Analyst at the Indian Cyber Security Solutions, and I welcome you all to this special webinar on AWS Data Lakes and Analytics today. So we'll discuss about the storage methods in the AWS that we have with the EBS S3. Just like that, we have more structured data storage for more bulk data, and that is data lakes. And there are special services for that, like AWS Glue and different services we'll discuss. And what about the analytics? Let's begin. So we'll unlock the insights about the leveraging AWS data lakes for advanced analytics. So we store data in the cloud. We migrate a lot of data. A big amount of data is migrated to the cloud, and have many volumes there. And we have some block level storage and object level storage also in the form of EBS and S3. And data lake is also about a big storage. It's a big storage for storing the structured as well as unstructured data. It is not a database, means that it is not the collection of the same data sets there, like the SQL Server or any other database, MongoDB, PanyaDB. It is not like that, but it is bigger than that. So we'll explore the AWS data lakes and how they can be utilized for advanced analytics. So we have to analyze the cloud. Like we monitor the cloud, we also have to do some analytics of the cloud. And for that, we need these services like data lake services. And by understanding the architecture and capabilities of data lakes, organizations can actually unlock valuable insights from the data. So when they're storing the data, it is not only the data storage, but they have to evaluate the data, they have to analyze the data. So, like many tools are there, like machine learning, IoT, many tools are there. So, for many of these functions, say IoT function, machine learning, AI, for these functions, these data are stored in the data lakes. There are various services for that. And we'll dive into the transformative potential of AWS in the realm of data management. So, what is a data lake? Data lakes are centralized repositories. You can say like the not like a database, much like a database, but it's not like it's not a database at all. It is not storing a same amount of data, but yes, it is like the repository, say the GitHub, like that, and that allows you to store structured and unstructured data at scale. That I've already told you. So it can store the structured data as well, also the unstructured data. Unstructured means any data. You can store any file, video file, audio file, any file, not in a particular database. Database stores structured data, but unstructured data is something like any data. Unlike traditional databases, so it is not like the database. Data lakes enable organizations to retain all types of data and making it easier to analyze and derive insights from it. So it uses a lot more space. It stores more data, like, say, a data warehouse. It is not like a database. What are the benefits of AWS Data Lake Service? Now, leveraging AWS Data Lakes provides multiple benefits, including scalability. Means that you can be scalable, means you can store a lot of data, a large volume of data that is scalable, because always remember that data is scalable. Every storage is increasing, it is not decreasing. Your number of EC2 instances are increasing day by day, it is not decreasing. Your storage is also increasing, so that is scalable. Cost effectiveness, because definitely you have to leverage the cost. And flexibility, these are the main pillars of the clouds, and definitely this data lake service actually catered to these needs. Organizations can store vast amounts of data without the need for complex infrastructure, now allowing for rapid data access and analysis. So you do not need a very big infrastructure or very big storage or any such expensive disk for storing this data. You can store any structured or unstructured data there in the data lake. That is the most important part, and that is a very big advantage. Key AWS services for data lake. So data lake is not a service. It is a way, it is a method of storing data. Now, what are the services? AWS offers many services to build and manage data lakes, such as Amazon S3 to store the data in the buckets, AWS Glue service, and Amazon Athena. So these are the services you can use to store your data. So data lake is not the service that you will search in AWS and will get no, but you will get the AWS Glue, Athena, S3, these services. These services work together to facilitate data ingestion. Now, first is the data ingestion. You are storing the data, you are pushing the data into that database management system. Transformation and analysis, and enabling comprehensive insights from your data. Now, effective data ingestion techniques are crucial for successful data lakes. Now, AWS provides various tools like data pipeline, CI/CD pipeline, that is a continuous integration and continuous development, the data pipeline, and Amazon Kinesis. So, Kinesis, it is actually taking a data flow and say guiding the data flow to the S3 bucket or to some other storage. So it is not going to store the data in, say, for example, temporary storage, say RAM or any cache, any buffer memory. No, it is directly taking the data, it is fetching the data, and it is actually guiding it to the S3 to enable real-time and batch data ingestion, ensuring that your data lake remains up to date and relevant. So, as you can see in this figure, there are a lot of SaaS applications, mobile, code you are making, application server, PC. So everything is combined here, and everything is actually pushing your data. Implementing robust data governance and security measures are absolutely essential for protecting sensitive information because, as you know, the security is paramount to the cloud. Now, AWS offers tools like AWS IAM that we have already discussed, in identity and access management, as we know, and AWS data formation, like the Lake Formation, we say, to manage permissions and ensure compliance with industry standards. So these tools, like the IAM, we assign the permission, different roles, and Lake Formation service. These tools are actually for your security. Now, what are the advanced analytics with AWS? So with data lakes, you can actually perform the analytics also, advanced analytics of the data using machine learning and AI. So these are the booming technologies today, and with the cloud, they grow. So analytics is related to this machine learning, AI, all the services, and services like Amazon SageMaker. SageMaker is a service that is related to the AI, machine learning. Now this enables data scientists to build, train, and deploy machine learning models directly on data stored in the data lake. So if you are going to integrate these data storage methods with the AI machine learning, you have that with the advanced analytics services also. Now, what are the use cases of AWS data lakes? Where do we use that? Various industries utilize AWS data lakes for diverse use cases, including the customer analytics, fraud detection, and real time monitoring. All these purposes are served by the data lake service. And these applications demonstrate the versatility and power of data lakes in driving business value. The cloud is versatile. It has many applications. It has many services. So this includes your versatility, your greatness, and also the scalability of the cloud that is monitored in the real-time environment. Now, definitely there are advantages, but there are some disadvantages like organizations face challenge when implementing data lakes, such as data quality, integration, management. So definitely there is a complex process. Now, it is not easy to actually store the data in the data lake services like in EBS or S3 directly. But yes, you have to mitigate the challenges. Addressing these challenges is crucial for maximizing the value derived from your data lake. What are the best practices for implementation this service? To ensure successful implementation of AWS data lakes, you have to follow the best practices such as defining a clear data strategy. First of all, you have to define that this is my data storage strategy, and then ensure data quality and also leverage automation tools for data management, because in cloud everywhere there is automation. Manual intervention is minimal now, so you have to go for the automation in the cloud. Now this practice will enhance effectiveness of your data lake service. What is the future of the data lakes? The future of the data lakes is very promising, as you know, because cloud is ever growing, and with the advancements in AI, machine learning, and data integration, future of data lakes is very bright, and organizations that adapt to these changes definitely will be better positioned to leverage the data. So that better data management, better data storage is there. That is the future of the data lakes for strategic decision making and innovation. So we can conclude that AWS Data Lakes is a powerful tool. It is not only a service, but it's a tool that actually encompasses various services. And it is for the organizations seeking to harness their data for advanced analytics. Now, by understanding the architecture, benefits, and best practices, definitely business can unlock valuable insights and can drive their growth. So this is for the enterprise, for the growth in the cloud. So you have to do the data management very wisely. So that is about the theory part of the data management and data lake. And you can actually go to the AWS console here. And if I search AWS, say Glue, this is the AWS Glue, which is AWS Data Integration Service. So that is related to your data lake services. And this is the AWS Glue, and you have to set default IAM roles. Lot of things you can do. You can go for the data catalogs. You can go for the databases. So you can add a database. So it is not related to a particular database, but you can store data as in the database, and you can do some settings here to store. Even you can make the tables. Also you can actually create the schema is the attributes or definitions of the objects, like the username, the user class, there is a path, there is say address. All these things are there in the schema. So you can do all these things. There's a lot of things there in this AWS Glue service. And if I say again, you search Glue, so there is lot of things there. And AWS also pipeline, you can search. So there you have, this is AWS pipes there also. And also you have the kinesis, those services also integrated here. So every feature may not be available in your free tier account. You have to upgrade your account, and then you will get the whole feature. As you see that this pipe and this CI/CD pipeline, maybe it is not available always in your region in this free tier account. So it's actually trying to open the Amazon Event Bridge. Alternatively, you can go for the AWS, say Kinesis, or this one, real-time streaming data kinesis analytics. So that I think it is available to you, and yes, it is for the free account as well. And here you can stream the live applications there, and this application is fetched by the kinesis and it is transferred to the bucket. So you can create the streaming application here, and you can give the application name. You can choose the versions, different versions you can choose. And also you can go for the Apache server. So many servers are there. So there is a lot of options available for the decentralized service. See, as we search for AWS data lakes, just see what happens. See, there is a security lake service, but not the data lake service that I was telling you, that there is no service known as a data lake. If you just search the service, definitely you will not get these things, because there is centralized security data, but it is not the security lake, it is not the data lake. So this is not the same thing. You will get them as an S3, so that we already know that you click on the S3, and there also, that is also a data management service. So all this combined together, you actually create bucket here, and you store the data in the buckets that we already know. about this Amazon S3 service. So these combine together all these things are related to your AWS Azure Data Lakes. It is not only one service or one tool that you are going to explore here, but yes, you want to explore many tools actually for this data lake service. So this is about the data management that I was showing you in the AWS data lakes analytics. Analytics means that you are storing the data and you are analyzing the data for a better management of the data. And as you know that cloud is ever growing, so definitely the data management is a challenge for everybody because we are migrating a bulk of data to the cloud provider, to the AWS, Azure, all these clouds, and they are storing this data. So definitely you should definitely secure your data. Also, you have to be manage your data very wisely so that you do not lose any amount of data there. So efficient data management should be your goal, minimizing the cost and also minimizing downtime. There should be no downtime in the cloud. So I have discussed with you many types of these data lakes and also have shown you the practical approaches how to implement the data lakes using different approaches, different tools, different options in the AWS console. So I hope that it was very informative for your studies, for solution architect outside examination, and also you can implement it in your enterprise networks also. And as we know that cloud is a future of our networking, so more and more features will come in the cloud. So that is about the data lakes analytics for now. And I thank you all again to join this webinar. And I will come with some new topic next time. Till then, take care and bye.